Okay, we are done till 16th question.
Yes, ma'am.
Question number 17th. A lot of 20 bulbs containing, this is important, lot of 20 bulbs containing 4 defective ones. One bulb is drawn at random from the lot. What is the probability that the bulb is defective?
One by 5.
1 by 5. 4 bulbs out of the 20 are defective. So the probability will be 1 by 5. Second part, they are saying, suppose the bulb that was drawn out in first part, it's not defective and is not replaced. फर्स्ट पार्ट में आप कह रहे हो कि एक बल्ब निकाला गया है उस लॉट में से, आपको बताना है कि व्हाट आर द चांसेस दैट द बल्ब यू हैव टू टेकन आउट ऑफ द लॉट इज डिफेक्टिव. सो देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी 1/5 ऑफ अ चांस इज देयर. अब वो कह रहे हैं कि जो बल्ब आपने निकाला था वो आपने रिप्लेस नहीं किया. रिप्लेस का मतलब है उसको वापस लॉट में रखा नहीं है. इट्स बीन टेकन आउट and it is not put back, and the bulb that you took out was not defective, but still it was not put back. Now one bulb is drawn from the rest. अब remaining के जो bulbs हैं उनमें से bulb एक pick किया गया है. What is the probability that this bulb is not defective?
15 by 19.
So if you initially consider the total number of bulbs, there were 20. The good ones were 16 and the bad ones were 4 in number. तो आपने जब bad ones की probability निकाली है वो आ गई 4/20. सेकेंड केस में जब आपने एक बल्ब निकाल लिया और वो डिफेक्टिव नहीं था, मींस इट वाज अ गुड बल्ब, उसको वापस नहीं रखा, तो जो न्यू टोटल होगा, the number of bulbs in the lot is now 19. One of the good bulbs has also been taken out of the bag. The bad ones are already there. 4 के 4 है वहां पे पड़े हुए. तो आपको बताना है the bulb is not defective. इसकी probability बतानी है आपको. This will be
15 by 19.
15 by
19.
You can write down the word here, the word which is not replaced. It means उसको वापस नहीं रखा गया लॉट में. निकाल लिया बैग से, सपोज बैग है या बॉक्स है, बल्ब निकाला, वापस नहीं रखा, बाहर निकाल लिया उसको, तो पीछे जो पड़े हुए हैं बल्ब्स वो कम हो जाएंगे, टोटल भी कम हो जाएगा, और जो भी टाइप का बल्ब हमने निकाल लिया बाहर वो काउंट भी कम हो जाएगा. एंड देन यू कैन फाइंड आउट द प्रोबेबिलिटी व्हाटएवर दे आस्क. 18th question, again important question. A box contains 90 discs numbered from 1 to 90. So questions where you have discs or cards numbered from any value to another one. यहाँ पे 1 onwards है तो easy है count करना. अगर कहीं in between random आपको दे दें, suppose आपको कहा था 21 to 90 है आपके पास bulbs, sorry, the discs are numbered from 21 to 90. You would need to find out how many cards or discs are there before you write down the probability. Anyone?
90 minus 21 plus 1.
90 minus 21 plus 1 will tell you how many discs are there. So this is something you want to do in case the numbering has not been done from 1. One disc is drawn at random from the box. Find the probability that it bears a 2-digit number. So how many 2-digit numbers would be there?
81.
1 out of 90. 1 to 9 है, ये आपके सिंगल डिजिट नंबर्स हैं, ये आपके टोटल में से एक्सक्लूड हो जाएंगे, बाकी के जो हैं वो 2 डिजिट नंबर्स हैं. परफेक्ट स्क्वायर
1 by 10.
9 by 90.
1 up to 81. So you have 1 square up to 9 square. There are 9 perfect squares. मिनिमम फाइंड कर लो, मैक्सिमम फाइंड कर लो. मिनिमम आपको मिलेगा 1 का स्क्वायर, मैक्सिमम मिलेगा 9 का स्क्वायर. सो देयर विल बी 9 perfect squares out of a total of 90 numbers. So 9 out of 90. Now I am writing down the outcomes as well. Sometimes they would only ask for outcomes, not the probability. They will simply ask, write down what are the outcomes favorable to this event. So you, in that case, you will list all the values. परफेक्ट स्क्वायर पूछा है, परफेक्ट क्यूब भी पूछ सकते हैं यहाँ पे. A number divisible by 5. We have done questions like these last year.
18 by 90.
So the minimum multiple of 5 will be 5 times 1 is 5, and the maximum one will be 5 into 19.
18 equals to 90.
Okay. 18, that will be 90. So we have 18 multiples.
ना मैं तो गला दुनिया बंद कर दी.
18 multiples out of 90. So this will be the required probability. Anyone who has a doubt in question 17th or 18th? All right. Let's go back to questions 14th and 15th. Before we take it further, let's just revise what do we know about a deck of cards. So if we have a deck of 52 playing cards, broadly these are categorized according to their color. So 26 cards are red and 26 cards are black. Out of the red cards, ये कलर के अकॉर्डिंग इनकी डिवीजन है. उसके बाद हमारे पास सूट्स आ जाएंगे. The red cards, which suits do you have under red?
Hearts and
Heart and
diamonds.
diamond.
Hearts and diamonds. And what about black?
Spades and clubs.
Spade and club.
Clubs and
And under each suit, there are 13 cards. In each of these 4 suits, there will be 13 cards, starting from ace, then your number cards 1 to 10, and then you have your
Jack,
face
queen, and
cards,
Jack,
Jack,
queen,
queen
king.
and king. हर सूट में ये 13 cards हों. Ace, the number cards, then your face cards. What about, okay, these are called the face cards, and these are your number cards, also called as, I think, the spot cards. Ace, okay, यहाँ पे 1 नहीं आना, I'm sorry. The number cards start from 2. 2, 3 onwards. The ace and the face cards together are called honor cards. सभी को पता है ये? अगर किसी को अभी भी नहीं याद, you can always go online and search for a picture, save it with yourself, go over it. By now मुझे लगता है सभी को पता चल गया होगा, इतने questions आप कर चुके हो, आपने last year भी किए हैं. Still, if anyone feels कि confusion है, they can discuss that with me also. अगर लग रहा है कहीं पे mix up हो रहा है. Coming back to the questions, 14th question, a card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting a king of red color. How many kings are there in all?
4.
4.
4.
So we want a king of red color.
2
2
upon
by
52.
52.
2 by 52.
1 by
Two.
26.
1 by 26. Face card.
12 upon
12 by
52.
52.
12 upon 52.
A red face card.
6 by 52.
6 by 52.
6 by 52.
A jack of hearts.
1 by 52.
5 by
1 by
52.
52.
A spade.
4 by
13 by
52.
52.
13
13
by
by
52.
52.
Spades 13. 13. A suit contains 13 cards. 13 by 52. The queen of diamonds.
1 by 52.
1 by 52.
1 by
52.
52.
Anyone who does not know how to answer these, remember you have to write down the probabilities in terms of fractions. Sometimes the students only write down the number of outcomes favorable to the event. वो total लिखना भूल जाते हैं. Now, a little modified form, question number 15th. 5 cards, the 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace of Diamonds, are well shuffled with their face downwards. They are only taking 5 cards from the deck and they have specified which cards they have chosen. One card is then picked up at random without looking. So, what is the probability that the card is a queen? Do we have a queen in the collection?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
What will
One
be
by
the
five.
probability?
1/5.
One by
One
five.
by 5.
There is one queen card in the collection of 5 cards we have taken. Then if the queen is drawn and put aside, now this is similar to 17th question, second part. Queen का card निकला, queen थी, हमने उसको side पे रख दिया. अब पीछे कितने cards रह गए हैं आपके पास?
Four.
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 What is the probability that the second card picked up is an ace? Now out of the remaining
One by
4,
four.
1/4.
1 by 4.
what about drawing a queen out of the remaining 4?
0.
0.
So these are the questions which will be a little different in a asked and modified way. Same thing, वो बोल सकते हैं पूरा deck है उसमें से कुछ particular type के cards को remove कर दिया गया और उसके बाद आपको remaining cards में से कुछ pick करना है. Accordingly, you will find out the probability, but before you do, always tell what will be the total number of cards. Don't forget, every time you are writing down the probability, the total you are writing in the denominator should be correct. In case they have modified the sample space, please change the total number of outcomes. अगर आपकी sample space change हो रही है. Okay. Now coming back to question number 2, which I asked. Yes, but you have a
Ma'am.
question?
Yes, ma'am. And can you please again explain 17th question?
Okay. There was a collection of bulbs out of which 4 are defective. Total 20 bulbs हैं, उसमें से 4 जो हैं वो defective हैं. So simply अगर आप इसी को ही understand करो, हम आगे नहीं करते question, सिर्फ इतना ही आप note down करो कि हमारे पास total bulbs कितने हैं, इसमें से defective कितने हैं, 4. That means the not defective bulbs are 16. या minus करके calculate कर लेंगे. So first part is actually simple, बाकी question से मिलता जुलता है. Find the probability that the bulb chosen at random is defective. ये first part का answer है. Can you tell me the answer for this?
4/20.
Oh, by
1/5.
1 by 5. Now further they are saying कि ये जो आपने first part में bulb draw किया था, consider this lot आपके पास वही 20 bulbs का है, आपने एक bulb निकाल के देखा और वो bulb जो था वो working condition वाला था, it was not defective, it was working, पर उसको वापस नहीं डाला आपने lot में, उसको निकाल के बाहर रख दिया, तो पीछे आपके पास जो bulbs थे वो कम हो गए हैं, ठीक है. और जो bulb आपने निकाल के बाहर रख दिया वो कौन सा था, वो working condition वाला bulb था, तो पीछे जितने bulbs रह गए हैं working condition वाले वो भी कम हो गए. टोटल bulbs तो कम हुए साथ में specifically जो आपके working condition वाले bulbs थे उनका count भी कम हो गया. So in second case, if you again write down, what will be the total number of bulbs?
19.
19. अब इसमें जो bulb आपने बाहर निकाल दिया वो कौन सा था, वो working condition वाला था, तो जितने भी खराब bulbs थे वो अभी भी अंदर ही पड़े हुए हैं. And the not defective ones, the good ones, उनमें से आपने एक बाहर निकाल दिया. So this and this has changed. And then you have to find out the probability that the bulb is not defective. This will be 15/19. I think if you can try to recall a question we did, that there is a bag containing some balls. There are some white balls or black balls.
Question 8.
I think Manya got disconnected there. Let's see. Manya, beta, I think you got disconnected.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but I understood
Okay.
what you just said. Thank you, ma'am.
So this is actually similar to a question we did last year. bulb आपके पास bag में कुछ bulbs हैं and there are I think some black bulbs and later on the number of black bulbs are increased. तो number of black bulbs भी increase होंगे, total भी increase होगा. यहाँ पे हम reduce कर रहे हैं. We are going the opposite way. Rather than adding something, we are taking away something. Question number 2 here. Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes and explain? First one, a driver attempts to start a car. The car does not start. The car starts or does not start, sorry. Is it equally likely? Every car, if any driver attempts to start any car, there is a chance that it will start or not start. Are the two outcomes equally likely?
No.
No.
Okay, can you tell me why?
Because if the car is because the car if the car is not broken, the car will be started. If the car is broken, the car will start.
Right? If anyone else would like to elaborate on this one? Why the
Because
outcome?
whether
Car
the
is in
car will
good
start or
condition,
not will
then
depend
it
on
will start.
multiple factors.
There are multiple factors involved. Okay, Daksh was saying something.
Ma'am, if the car is good condition, then car will start. There will be more probability.
Right. There's always a chance depending on the car. As Saloni said, there are multiple factors involved. Now, we are not given that the car is in a working condition. Compare this with the question we did just now. वो जो bulbs वाला question था, जो collection है जिसमें से हम try कर रहे हैं कार को start करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. What kind of cars are there? Whether they are in working condition or all of them are, lying in a repair shop. So the outcomes will not have an equal chance. आपके पास. This is a tricky question actually. थोड़ा सा लगता है कि हाँ कार यहाँ start होगी या नहीं होगी. But it completely depends on the condition of the car. Second one, a player attempts to shoot a basketball. She or he shoots or misses the shot. Now for any person, any player, what do you think? Are the two outcomes equally likely?
Ma'am,
No.
Even if a good player of basketball tries to shoot a basketball, are there equal chances of his shooting or missing the shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Think again.
Yes, ma'am.
For a person like me who doesn't play basketball, if I go and try to shoot the basketball, I think if I take 10 chances, it will be highly likely that I'll miss the shot. Do you agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
If it's a good player, like if it's a good player and that person tries to shoot a basketball, it will be highly likely that the person will take the shot. उसके missing के chances कम होंगे.
yes.
Right? तो यहाँ पे जो outcomes है, they are not equally likely. Third part, a trial is made to answer a true-false question. The answer is right or wrong. Now, this is about the answer. For the answer to be right or wrong, any true-false question, are the outcomes equally likely?
Yes.
Either the
Yes,
statement will be correct or the statement will be false. A baby is born, it's a boy or a girl.
Yes, equally likely.
Equally likely.
Turning to page 310, question number 19. A child has a die whose 6 faces are having these letters marked. Now, what can you say about the die? Is it biased or unbiased?
Biased.
Biased.
One is a biased die. The die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting A and D?
2/6 and 1/6.
1/6.
1/3 and 1/6.
1/3 and 1/6. Question number 20th, it's not important from examination point of view. Still, there is a question, I think, an example also. If I'm not mistaken, there is example also.
Example 10.
Yeah, example 10 and 11, both are kind of similar. They are given to be not important from examination point of view. So this is about dropping a die at random. So drop a die at random on the rectangular region shown in this figure. The dimensions are given. What is the probability that it will land inside the circle with diameter 1 meter? So this is the whole area in which we can drop the die. We want to find out the probability for the die to fall in this circular region. So this will depend on the area that can be occupied by the die. Die किसी भी area में इस circle के किसी भी area पे fall करेगी, the outcome will be favorable to us.
Pi by 24.
I think I'm not sure. I will just write down. This will be area of circle, which is in favor to the outcome we want, and the total possible outcomes will be the area of the rectangle. So this probability will be written in terms of the area. Total possible outcomes will depend on the area of rectangle. ये जो rectangle का area है, इसका आप कोई भी point ले सकते हो. All of those points will be in favor. Then the ones which will be in favor of the outcome we are referring to here inside the circle, that will be area of the circle. So area of the circle pi r square upon the area of the rectangle, length into breadth. Just a moment. So you can find out the answer by calculating the area of the circle and area of the rectangle, and write down what will be the probability. Question number 21st. A lot consists of 144 ball pens, out of which 20 are defective. The others are good. How many pens are good?
And 124.
124.
120.
Noori will buy a pen if it is good, but will not buy if it is defective. The shopkeeper draws one pen at random and gives it to her. What is the probability that she will buy it? So she will buy the pen if the pen is good.
124 by 144. 124 by 144.
Any pen out of those 124 good pens, she will take it. What about the probability that she will not buy the pen?
20 by
20
144.
by
144. 20 by 144.
22nd question. Refer to example number 13, part 1, complete the following table. This is about, I think, rolling two dice together.
Yes, ma'am.
Example number 13th. They have given you the sample space as well. So that will help you out in case you have to do this question separately. Agar individual question aata hai, combination of the two example and this one. Two dice, one blue and one gray, are thrown at the same time. This is page 306. Example number 13th. Page 306. You can just turn back there. Two dice are thrown at the same time. Write down all the possible outcomes. So that will be the sample space. When we write down the sample space of two dice being thrown together, the outcomes are written as ordered pairs. So outcome on the first die, comma, the outcome on the second die in the form of an ordered pair. You will list all the possible outcomes. There are 36 possible combinations. So that sample space will contain 36 values. Based on those outcomes, you have to complete this table. Event is the sum on 2 dice. So outcome on the first die plus the outcome on the second die added together. The minimum possible values on each die is 1. आपकी फर्स्ट डाई पे भी 1 आ रहा है, दूसरी डाई पे भी 1 आ रहा है, तो आपके पास जो सम बनेगा वो मिनिमम बनेगा 2. मैक्सिमम जो वैल्यू आ सकती है ईच डाई पे वो है 6. तो जो मैक्सिमम टोटल बन रहा है वो 12 है. And the totals in between. So from that sample space given on page number 306, you can write down how many outcomes give you the sum as 3 on the 2 dice together. If you want, you can turn back to the page 306 and then complete this table. How many outcomes are there out of 36 whose sum is 3?
2.
2. 1, 2, 2, 1. The sum will be 3. Then sum 4.
3.
3.
Sum 5.
4.
3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 4.
Yes, ma'am.
6.
5.
3, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4. 7. The total is 7.
6.
Then for 8, we have
4.
5.
6, 2, 2, 6. 5, 3, 3, 5 and
8.
4, 4.
5.
5.
5.
9.
4.
Then 10.
3.
3. 6, 4, 4, 6, 5, 5. Pair of 6 and 4, 2 possibilities हैं और एक 5, 5 की possibility है. 3 out of 36. The sum 11.
2.
2 out of 36 and then 12, 1 out of 36.
2.
If you want, we can just turn to page 306 just to discuss this. ये हमने कैसे लिखा है. Okay, this was the table. ये जो उन्होंने encircle किए हुए हैं यहाँ पे already, ये जो outcomes हैं, इन सभी outcomes में जो sum बनता है, sum on the 2 dice, it's 8. इस तरह से आप check कर सकते हो. This outcome, the sum is 12. How many outcomes are there in which the sum will be 11? This one here, 2 outcomes, the sum is 11. This is how you can use the sample space in order to complete that table. यहाँ से count कर लो कितनी outcomes है जिनका जो sum बनेगा वो required sum होगा जो ऊपर indicate किया हुआ है table में. And keep in mind जो minimum sum बनेगा वो 2 बनेगा, maximum 12 बनेगा. Going back to the question, second part, page 310, a student argues that there are 11 possible outcomes. अगर हम sum के according probability लिखें, if we write down the probability of getting a particular sum when 2 dice are tossed together or rolled together, the child says that there are 11 possible outcomes. Some could be 2, some could be 3, up to a total of 12. These are the possible values for the sum. And therefore each has probability 1 out of 11. क्योंकि 11 चीजें हो सकती हैं तो जो probability बनेगी हर sum के लिए वो 1 out of 11 होगी. To get a sum 2 on the die, the probability is 1 over 11. To get a sum 3 on the die, the probability will be 1 over 11. This is what the child is saying. Do you agree with the argument? Justify your answer.
Yes.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
No.
Okay, we have 1 vote for yes, 1 for no. Anybody else? What do you think is the child correct?
Ma'am, I think no.
Okay. Manya, can you tell me why do you disagree with this statement?
Ma'am, because the probability of getting the sum of all the numbers is not the same.
That's right. That's right. If we just look at the values of the sum obtained, the child is just looking at the total listed outcomes, but the child is not looking at what are the number of outcomes which favor that event. अगर आप सिर्फ event के according लिखते हो, just look at this 19th question here. इसमें आपके पास जो possible outcomes हैं वो ये हैं. Would you say that there are 5 outcomes and each of them is equally likely? And each of these will have a probability.
repeated 2 times.
Right? A is being repeated. A के आने के chances ज़्यादा हैं because of the way the die has been marked. Same way यहाँ पे अगर हम sum consider कर रहे हैं, अगर सिर्फ आप sum को देख के बोल दो कि 11 possible values हैं और हर possible value will have a probability 1/11, that's wrong. Because the total number of outcomes in our sample space it's 36. 36 में से अगर हम check करें कि कौन सी outcomes आपको required total दे रही हैं, you can clearly see that their probabilities don't match. The table we have completed in first part actually helps us to answer the next one. The child is only looking at the sum of the outcomes we get on the 2 dice together. He is not looking at the total sample space. The total sample space contains 36 outcomes and some of them are in favor of 12, like just 1 in favor of 12, whereas there are 6 outcomes which are in favor of the sum 7. So comparing just these two, you can say that the outcomes are not equally likely, and he's wrong to say that the probability for each will be equal and hence 1/11. His statement is wrong. इसी की तरह I think there is one more question. Question number 25th. We'll come back to 23rd question. Just take a look at this question as well. 25th. We'll continue tomorrow. That will be all for today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
God
ma'am.
bless.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Taranpreet,
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, we will discuss your question tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
God bless you, everyone.